And we're live.
Anyway, I was watching, like I was saying, those zombie videos. Kyle, I assume you've been watching quite a few more.
No.
Or not really.
I just watched the zombie trailer, the teaser or whatever. And I only did like you, I bought the game before I even watched the trailer because I don't remember who messaged me earlier and said they were gonna Mitty messaged me early in the day, and he was like, hey, we're all preloading Nazi zombies. We're gonna play and maybe we're gonna play zombies tonight, maybe even the campaign in a couple days. You should get it. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. So I went into the dungeon that's my office that was 82 degrees at that point of the day, and preloaded it. And then I texted you guys like, hey, preload this thing, save 80 gigs worth of time if you go ahead and click the button now. And I watched the trailer after that, and it looks fucking cool. It looks to me like I saw a perk machine, which I like. I like the perk colas and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw some pretty fucking cool special weapons, some sort of giant cannon that shot a big blue orb of destruction. And then I saw some sort of thing where they shot a ray gun on the floor, and then the floor made almost like in Ghostbusters, the trap they used to catch the ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
It did an effect like that. And then the coolest thing I don't know if they had it in prior zombies, any of them that maybe I missed, but a guy calls in a kill streak. He gets out the laptop and doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, and a fucking chopper gunner goes we're coming, we're on the way. And you're like, oh shit, the chopper gunner's coming. And then you're in control of the chopper gunner, over the battlefield, mowing zombies down, helping your buddies out who are all kind of backed into a corner. It was a really good trailer. It got me pumped, and I'm down to play some fucking zombies, man, down to grind it out. I've kind of mastered Vermintide, as it were, and I'm kind of ready for something new.
Well, this will be a lot harder to master than Vermintide.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, because you never really master it until you get to level 100.
Oh, fuck that!
Fuck that! You don't have 14 hours to play. I know you do.
I do. In the last zombies, the last iteration of zombies, we got good enough so that it was sort of one of those things where it'd be 5, 6 in the morning, and we'd go hey, I'm kind of tired. You guys just want to back into a corner and let them come at us and see how long we can hold out? And they're like, yeah, I'm tired too. So we would just instead of training our zombies in our respective corners of the map, we'd all go into one hidey hole and let them come at us full force, and then just have a last stand. And sometimes we'd win again. We'd win that round, and it'd be oh my god.
All right, well, good night.
No, now we're going to level 45. But somewhere in the 40s and 50s.
I guess that's true. There's a point where you can just decide, all right, I'm quitting out of boredom, not because it's too hard. And something about this one that seems cool is how I think every other iteration of it was those 4 weirdos land. They're we will kill all the zombies. And they're doing their little thing, Rick Toffin and the rest. Yeah. This one, apparently, it's you're still connected to the military, and it's you're a member of a team, and they drop you in, and you go, you still have communication with them. So I guess that makes sense with the kill streaks, and they give you information. There's a heads up, there's a little mini map that tells you when they're following you and everything. I don't remember. Did they have that in the other ones? Telling you that the zombies are following you mini map? This one, it seemed that they were red all the time, indicating where you should run. But it looks like a lot of fun. I'm looking forward, and we can play it tonight at midnight, right? If I'm able to even stay awake. Yeah. If I'm able to even keep my eyes open, I'll play some tonight.
And I think I read somewhere, and maybe I misunderstood, but there was going to be a co-op mode where maybe it's just 2 players playing zombies, I
didn't see that. Maybe
and you're going through multiplayer missions or something. I didn't really understand what I was reading.
Your guns rank up. So if you use the M16 or whatever in zombies a lot, then it ranks up in multiplayer too, which I don't really care about.
I think you're just unlocking attachments. Because and that was in the last one. In the last one that I played, I think I remember that if you use the M4, for example, and you got every few hundred kills, you unlocked an attachment for it. And that way, as soon as you pick up an M4 in the game, in the zombies game, it would just automatically have your red dot on it. So you could preload the gun up to have
that must be what it is.
Red dot and grip and whatever else you put on there, different stocks, different camos and stuff. And
the last one I played was the gumball one, where you chew the gumballs and everything, and it was semi-random. I did not like that.
Didn't like that either. I didn't like when they took Juggernaut away.
Well, the Juggernaut or Juggernog, whatever, is back. So that's good news.
Yeah, you need that. Like it's fine like through round 25 without Juggernog, but at some point you're just dealing with an ocean of zombies for 20 minutes at a time. You're gonna get hit twice.
Something I was saying. So it takes more than 2 hits to down you now. Apparently, like you have a little health bar and it tells you how low you are. And this is just from like 2 videos that I watched. And another thing, all the zombies have health bars. And apparently that's a thing that you want to immediately turn off because it's just really immersion ruining and just you don't want to see just a horde of red bars running at you. You know, like I think even if you turn it off, you still get a little update, like one of those fading like pop-ups that show how low it currently is.
Sure.
And there's a lot of special zombies. I saw some special weapon that's like the soul or brain sucker or something that like it's all red and like you're sucking souls out of their heads and brains as they're dying. It looks really neat.
Every zombie has a health bar, or could that be a boss zombie of some sort?
No, it was every zombie. The video I was watching, the guy specifically said, he's like, yeah, seeing every zombie with a health bar was kind of cool. But after about like 1 minute, I was like, this is ridiculous. So just leave it on the boss. And apparently there is a setting, turn it off for everything but the boss zombies.
Yeah, I've been playing with a mod on Vermintide that does that. It puts a health bar on every single rat. And at times it's like, oh my God. But it is really helpful to like know that like, oh yeah, I can just like tap this one and he'll die. This one's full health. So you can kind of decide who you want to fight and when. Like, oh yeah, that big guy's at full health. We really need to focus him down. Or this guy can just sort of karate chop and move along. I saw there was some sort of a special, I don't know if it was a boss or maybe just like a special zombie of some kind, but it was like a guy in like a radiation suit that was glowing green and like shot some sort of green shit out of his mouth. That looked cool. I like special zombies. I like the idea of special zombies. Left 4 Dead really nails that with you know all those awful fucking like no, you don't want to find any of them, whether it's a witch or like the smoker or any of that shit. You're just like, all right, it's a different kind of annoyance. Here it is.
I like I think you could argue in Left 4 Dead, if you go down, sometimes it's not your fault, right? The greatest player in the world will sometimes get smoked, you know, and that just means it really means you have to play together as a team. And
Vermintide's like that too. You know, like an assassin can just like come out of nowhere. Even the most aware player, like it can leap from across the map and just like and like jump on you, and you're just pinned. You know, it's not something you can.
You might be dealing with
a
horde of some sort when the freaking tornado comes at you in Vermintide, and you weren't mobile at that time. You had a horde on you.
Yeah, it's really fun when like all the little pink fucking rats get sucked into the storm, and you just look and they're just in a tornado of destruction. I think I'll wait a while to kill this one. This is kind of fun.
Is their health lowering? I thought maybe.
Oh yeah, it's killing.
Yeah, they're dying.
Yeah, that's neat.
Which, it's great. Yeah, I'm excited, man. Like I don't give a shit about the multiplayer. I don't think I'm alone in that. I don't
really care either.
I really don't. I bet Vovity. Vovity's one of our $50 patrons. He's one of the best fucking Call of Duty multiplayer players in the world. I don't think that's an exaggeration.
I agree.
Like he's outrageous. Like,
have you seen him play?
Yeah,
I saw him 1v1 against Larry the Strong. Larry the Strong is good at shooters. He's very good at shooters. Whew, that was bullying.
Yeah,
how much Vovity's that good? I've been out of the game for so long. I don't know.
He told us he was good. He's like, yeah, I'm currently ranked top 10th of 1% in the world in kills or KD or whatever it is. And it was like, damn, that seems really high. And then I saw it in action. Like, oh my gosh. He like, yeah, if you expose a pixel of yourself to him, he'll snipe it. And
I guess a lot of those guys play with him, and they play. What's the fucking like the new mode in the
Warzone?
Warzone. So it shows how disconnected I am, and like fishing those guys, and you know they're average at best, I suppose, and they'd be like, yeah, we would all die, and then he would just clutch and kill everything, and then get us all back in the game. He'd do that like 2-3 times a game. Like after a while, it's just like, we can go.
We can just leave.
I
that's great. I need him on my team.
It's like when you go to help someone like do a project and you realize that they're an actual carpenter, and what you meant was you could carry lumber. You're like, what? I got all the 2x4s here, and he's fucking miter sawing some fucking joint over there, and you're just like, That's a miter saw. That I've heard that name before.
I thought you needed someone to carry heavy buckets.
Exactly.
We had a miscommunication somewhere. Oh, Harley, I wanted to ask, because you're a gamer. Are you ready for the new COD? Are you going to jump on the new Zombies, play that a butt?
Yeah, I have it installed. You talking about Cold War?
Yeah. I just bought it today. I'm looking.
I love Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare was great. One of the best Call of Duties I played in so long. The single player was awesome. Multiplayer feels great. I love it. This new Call of Duty definitely feels different. I guess it really does feel different from the Modern Warfare. I played the beta, but I've always liked Black Ops stories better, and I've always enjoyed Black Ops. And I played the beta, and I'm a huge Battlefield fan. I like Battlefield much more than Call of Duty. Mm-hmm. And this one was like, it had Battlefield vibes. I was like on like jet skis, like around like gigantic naval ships, and like you have like zip lines and stuff. It felt like Battlefield. It felt like big and huge. So I'm like, God damn, like Call of Duty finally got there, like in that sense. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I just don't know if I like it better than Modern Warfare yet or not, but I definitely gonna play the shit out of it.
Did you get to play any zombies in the beta or no?
No, I didn't. And I've always been kind of bad at zombies. So I'm always just like, I always buy the wrong shit, and I'm not patient enough in zombies, so I never go far. And then maybe I get tired after a bit and I make a bad decision, or I think I'm stronger than I am. I always end up fucking up in zombies. Why, is that what you play a lot? Zombies? You like that one?
That's what I'm excited for too.
I haven't even looked at a video of multiplayer. I probably won't play much, but I'm totally down to get real into zombies. I know Kyle is too. What are you going to jump on zombies in this one, or are you up in the air
on it? So like, all right, here's my zombies experience. I always get like the third or fourth best kiting spot, and it's like, this sucks, right? I would have so much more fun if I was over there in the easy to kite spot, but no, I'm over here in the fucking difficult to kite spot that's 120 seconds away from a gun refill. This game fucking sucks over here, right? So I'm gonna stand next to you, and it's like, well, you're not really welcome here, and I was here first, so could you go suck a dick? And it's like, fucking zombies, who even likes this game? And then
so much vitriol.
That's
we'll let you have the good.
I relate to that though. I like,
right, like,
and then I'm like looking at you. I'm like, oh, I wish I was over there shooting. And then I turn around, and now there's like 8 zombies. A bit too much. My gun only carries 5 bullets, and I'm like, well, I fucked up everyone here.
It's usually about my ability to escape, right? Like this spot doesn't kite as well because it's just a little trickier. There's that one section that's too narrow and you can't dodge them, or like, you know, that's what bad kiting spot is to me. So there's that. What else did I have in my head? I don't know. I was kind of looking forward to this game coming out, and then now I'm like, oh, that means I have to leave Escape from Tarkov. Every game is stupid after Escape from Tarkov. Escape from Tarkov is so much more complex than all the CODs put together.
When I play a lot of Call of Duty and I'm really enjoying myself, I'm like, oh, this game's so sick. It makes me want to play Battlefield. Like I have that. Like once I'm in there with guns, like I can understand how you might have that with Tarkov. Like you're gonna go in there and mess with guns and be like, if I'm going to spend time shooting, I should just do it on the thing that matters most to me, or that gives me the most. But
the options on configure your gun in Tarkov might be 100 million times more complex than COD. Like,
and that's more complex than like any other game I've played.
I don't know how many combinations and permutations you can work out in Tarkov, but it's outrageous. And
I told you about this last time I was on. I had springs.
Did you?
Not the right springs for the gun that you're holding, and I was like, "What is this?" It scared me away. I was like, "What the fuck?"
And it's great because sometimes you'll put a gun together in a specific way, and it'll be like, "Oh, well, no, you can't add that now. That's incompatible. You got the wrong gas tube." And you're like, "Which part's the gas tube?" Like I've built guns before, like in real life, and I'm just like, "Why won't this work?"
Yeah,
it's like you're injured. You're injured, and I'm like, oh shit, Band-Aid. It's like, not that Band-Aid, bitch.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Not that.
Harley.
Now it's infected.
They added 2 more types of Band-Aids since you've last played Tarkov, because now there's light bleeds and heavy bleeds. And so it's insane, like the surgical supplies you need. And the maps. Tarkov has maybe 6 maps, something close to that. And all but one of them are 14, 16 Call of Duty maps. Like just to learn your way around takes a couple weeks. It's and now it's like, hey, what are you excited for zombies? I mean, I'll try it, I guess.
I'm going to play the shit out of it. I'm going to perfect it. I'm going to beat it. I'm going to get all the things that can be done. I like the bad kiting spot. I always take the bad kiting spot because I don't want to deal with somebody. I like to take the bad.
I never
spot.
say anything, Kyle. I know you're right, but
I never played with you. I wasn't going to mock you. I just didn't want me mocking someone else to be compared to you. But you saw where I was headed.
We've all played before.
But I've never played zombies with you. I wasn't.
That's not true. We played several times.
Really?
Yeah, we played the one where you get all the bubble gums together.
Which
there's witches in it? There were like demons that you had to kite in a circle to do a thing. I think you need to get to the top of a building to like even basically play the game.
That's like 4 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds right.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
Yeah.
Then you guys are getting consoles, right? No one's getting an Xbox.
Nah, man, I got a PC.
I'm going to be terrible.
I'm a grown man.
Trying to figure out WASD on this.
Oh, that's right. This will be your. You know what? Zombies is a nice place to start, though. Because
you play Vermintide. You did fine in Vermintide.
True. And Vermintide's a nice little build up to zombies, I would argue, right? Because Vermintide's a slash. You don't really have to aim at the eyes or anything like that. Now, zombie will come along and maybe you want to get headshots or something. That'll be a step better. And then eventually when you start shooting other players, that'll be a step even more complicated.
Yeah. We'll see if I make it there.